But I'm looking at Doyinsola Afolabi, who is here in the studios with me, who is one of the research analysts at AfriInvest to discuss the Nigeria's insurance market. You've seen a few, well, some in the news, others are creeping in behind the curtain, getting into the Nigerian market, and it looks like they're ready to take the lunch from some of the insurance that are already here. So let's have some insurance conversation. Doyinsola, good morning.
Good morning.
It's good to have you here.
Thank you.
Some of the news are coming up about the insurance sector, and we're seeing some foreign names coming in. It looks like the AXA Bank was a major one.
Yes.
With that subsidiary, former subsidiary of GT Bank,
yes,
which was the insurance company. And looks like a game changer, came to the market, and it was right driving hot. Investors were interested in. So this looks like a good market for insurance, foreign insurers, so to speak.
Yes, it is a good market for foreign insurers. Looking at the size of the population in Nigeria, of about 180 million or 182 thereabouts, right? The foreign investors are going to benefit in terms of enlarging, their customer base. Most of them, you see, are partnering with the banks. You see something called the bank assurance, right? Backed by banks and the insurance companies. You look at a deal that just came out with Zenith and Prudential. Yes, so Prudential has a gross total assets under management of 599 billion, and then you're looking at Zenith Bank as well. They're not doing so badly in terms of customer base. So it's like a win-win situation, but for both the foreign investors and the local guys. So for Zenith, this is an opportunity for them to increase their revenue, to boost revenue, boost activities, for them. And then for the foreign investors, is also sort of, enlarging your customer base and increasing your asset under management.
Apparently the folks in Zenith Bank really clever. The central bank says sell off your non-banking subsidiaries. So they sold off Zenith Insurance, right?
Yeah.
Then the bank goes back into bed with Prudential, which is a foreign insurance company. I said, hold on a second, I'm doing banking. But of course, if you want to do insurance in Nigeria, I got the market size, I got the depositor space, I got the funds in here. Well, we can jolly good fellow, have a good handshake, and we all come out very nicely about it. Yes, this is very unique, isn't it?
Yes, very, very smart move. And there's still for several opportunities. Like I said, we looked at the industry industry gross premium, and it's about 217 billion naira, compared to a single company, which is Prudential, in the UK at 599 billion. If you convert to naira, it's about 240 trillion naira. So there's still opportunities for the insurance companies in Nigeria. We looked at the penetration, and it's less than 0.5% compared to the BRICS market, which is an average of 3%, right? So I mean, there's still a lot of opportunities in that market. We did an analysis of using the list. We tried to do a breakdown of the insurance. So you have non-life and the life insurance. And non-life, that's when you have your motor insurance, which is the list, which is about 5,000 naira.
Which is what called the vanilla.
Yes, and then last information that we got from NBS is we have about 14 million registered cars in Nigeria, right? So you do 14 million times 5,000. That's if everyone was actually paying the 5,000 naira, right? That's about 70 billion, and that's what you do every year. And if we've been doing 70 billion every year, we should have more than 217 billion.
So if you pay 5,000, you broke it down, 5,000 naira
per year for your car.
For my car, which is a third party, which is the basic.
Which is the basic.
Yes, 5,000 naira for every car, every downfall, every truck,
everything
on the streets. Yeah, that will fetch us 70 billion naira every year.
Every year.
Also, we're sitting on a lot of money with all the vehicles plying all the highways.
Well, that's if they're actually paying this premium. Right? You have a lot of them that are not complying with this 5,000 naira. They'd rather tip off somebody to give them fake insurance, and they can, give it to the security or policeman to
in other words, the foreign insurance companies are looking into Nigeria, 180 million people, and they say, wow, these folks are sitting on money. I'm not sure they even realize it.
They don't realize. And then we also looked at even the third-party insurance. I just found out, so I'm not going to blame people for not knowing about it, that you can actually access up to 1 million naira if your car was involved in an accident. So, I mean...
By just paying 5,000 naira?
By just paying 5,000 naira. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know that. So you can imagine how a lot of people don't know that, and they haven't been laying claims, and what the insurance have been making from the little that they've been getting from these people that don't even know they can lay claims.
As an investment research analyst, so you think this is the time for folks to start saying, hold on a second, do I need to take a second look at these insurance companies listed on the stock exchange?
Yes, yeah. I think it's time to take a second look, because we looked at your results for last year, and PAT expanded on an average about 40%. And despite the fact that we had an increase in claims, right, from 51.9% to about 61.5% in 2016. But then the PAT still came in very solid at about 40%, and this was largely because they had translation FX gains as well, and then not operating income by the time they put their investment. So you people that are not laying claims, they put that money, they put it in fixed income, and you know the fixed income environment is currently very, very attractive. So they are making a clean
So even in a recession, things are changing positively.
Yes.
Maybe we just get carried away by everything around us, and we don't see opportunities just perhaps under the table and whatever.
Yeah, maybe you get carried away.
Maybe just maybe. Okay, let's get together sometime in the future again to check back with insurance folks. We've seen a lot of new names coming from around the world. Micro insurance is also what NICOM, the sector regulator, is talking about right now.
Yeah.
Maybe the next time we should be talking about micro insurance, in which you can talk to the folks on the street side. Maybe they just paying about 20 naira per month or 100 naira per month, and they can just do a life insurance without thinking it's only for folks like you and I that are inside the air-conditioned offices and the blue collar and white collar. Do have a great weekend.
Thank you
very much. Shola Afolabi, who is one of the research analysts at Afrinvest.